Hey everyone, so this is part 2 of 7 Peaks today. So hopefully you've already watched my first video. If not, please go back and watch that first video. So part 2 is now taking those files from your 7 Peaks folder and putting them into your Google Sites website. So the first thing you need to do is get on your browser, get on Google. Hopefully you're already signed in, but if not, please sign in. And you need to go to your Google app. So over here are these 9 dots. Click it and click on Sites. And then you need to click on the website that you created last time. It should be your last name, first initial, Telstar portfolio. And it'll bring you to the main page. So you first need to navigate to your 6th grade 7 Peaks page, and the easiest way to do that is by going up to the top buttons up top. You're going to hover over 7 Peaks, and then you're going to click on 6th grade. And it should bring you to your 6th grade, I meant to delete these, 6th grade page for 7 Peaks. So before we start inserting the files, we first need to set up some headers and some titles, which you just saw me delete. And how to do that is you want to click down here in the white space, and then you're going to go over to Insert and press Text Box. And once you've done that, go over to where that text box just created, and instead of it being normal text, you want it to be title. And we're going to title this Unit 1 Myself as a Learner. So this will keep everything nice and organized. Now everything underneath this unit will be all together, and everyone will know that it's part of Unit 1. So once you're done with that, click out of it, click the white space below. Now you want to go back over to Insert and press Text Box again, and another text box will appear. And again, instead of normal text, you want it to be heading. So you're going to click that arrow, and you're going to click heading. And we're going to name this Artifact number 1 Learning Style. So an artifact is basically a proof that you did your assignment. It's an assignment. So it's your learning style artifact. But we're just going to use the fancy word artifact because we can. So now that you have this heading in, you're going to click out of it on the white space, and now you're ready to insert your learning style artifact. So they're going to go over back to Insert, and instead of clicking Text Box, you're going to click Images, and you're going to click Upload. This will now open up all of your folders that are on your desktop, and you should be able to find your 7 Peaks. And if you have a hard time finding it, you can search 7 Peaks and it will pop up. Mine's not popping up, but I know mine's right here. So I'm going to open it. And now I have 4 options, and I'm going to click my learning style artifact. Hopefully yours are labeled nice and neat like mine are, so that you can easily find which one you're looking for. But if not, you should be able to see the picture. So click your learning style artifact, and you're going to press open. And now you should have, it should open up underneath the heading learning style. And what's kind of cool about Google Sites is now you can move around this image. So if you want to center it, you can do that. If you need to make it a little bit bigger, you can also make it a little bit bigger by pressing and dragging on the corner dots. It will kind of cut off some of the writing, so you don't want to make it too big. So I'm going to make it. Okay, so now it's time to add in your other artifacts. So you're going to click in this white space again underneath, and you want to enter another text box so that we can label our next artifact. So we're going to write artifact. Well, actually, before we start typing, we have to change it to a heading. So make sure you change it to a heading. Then you want to label it artifact number 2. And we're going to call it, let's do fixed mindset versus growth mindset. Okay, and once you have that heading done, you can click out of it. And now we're ready to add in our next picture. So if you go back over to insert, and again, press images, press upload. It might bring you back to your 7 Peaks folder, but if not, you're gonna have to click your 7 Peaks folder again. And then you want to click your fixed versus growth mindset picture, and you're gonna press open. And again, you can make it a little bit bigger. You can center it. Again, if you make it too big though, it won't show all of the, well, actually, can I uncrop it? No. It won't show all of the words, so you don't want to make it too big. Once you're done adjusting your image, you can click out of it, and it's time to add in artifact number 3. So we want to go over to text box, and we're going to change it to a heading, and we're going to write artifact number 3, and we're going to call this interest inventory. Interest inventory. Once you have that typed in, you can click out of it. And now you're ready to add in artifact number 3. So if you go back over to insert and press images, press upload, and you want to click your interest inventory. You're going to open it. Again, it should bring you to your 7 Peaks folder, but if not, just click your 7 Peaks folder and click your interest inventory and press open. All right, and then you can make it a little bit bigger if you can. Again, you don't want to make it too big because you can't see the words. So I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Okay. So now that we have the interest inventory, we only have one more artifact to put in, and I believe that one is our, let me just look, my goal. So again, click underneath the picture, your last picture that you put in, and we need to insert a text box. So go over to insert, text box, and change the normal text to a heading. And we're going to label this artifact number 4, my goal. And once you have that typed in, you're going to click out of it, go back over to images, press upload. Should bring you to your 7 Peaks folder, and then you're going to press my goal. Again, try and make it a little bit bigger if you can, center it a little bit. And now we're done. We have all of our artifacts under Unit 1, myself as a learner. So just to recap, you should have Unit 1, myself as a learner, as a title. Then you should have artifact number 1, learning style, as a heading. You should then have your learning style that you created in Canva underneath it. Then you should have a title, a heading with artifact number 2, fixed mindset versus growth mindset. And underneath that, you should have an image of the difference between the two. Then you should have a heading for interest inventory, a picture of your interest inventory, and then you should have a heading for goal, and then you should have your filled out goal setting sheet that you did in Google Classroom. So I hope this was helpful. Please rewatch this video if you are confused. You can pause it and replay it as many times as you need to. So I hope you have fun doing this, and I hope you feel very accomplished. So thank you for watching my videos.